Hey, hello, Norris and Mary. Paul McLean here, Crestview RV, Buda, Texas. Thank you so much for all your time yesterday. Appreciate it sincerely. Let's take a look at what we landed on, and that would be the 2023 Grand Design Imagine 2970 RL, rear living. And we'll take a quick look at the roof because you don't get to see that very often. And this will have an R40 insulation factor, so very well insulated. Has actually a attic vent that will help with condensation in the wintertime. Here's your 165 watts of solar that is wired into an inverter that will also run your refrigerator. They overdo the caulking because water is the enemy, so very well sealed. It has two air conditioners. It's a 50 amp camper. And as you can see, this roof is fully walkable, as are the two slide outs. So you can stand on the slide out to work on something. Just if you ever had to get on it, you don't have to worry about it. Two great big awnings you can see here. We'll see those a little bit more detail when we go downstairs. But this roof has a 18-year warranty on it, and just very well done. So I wanted to show you that. Let's go downstairs. I'm going to put you in my pocket here for a minute. Remember that we have the RV park here on site, and that is excellent for making sure that everything is working properly before you take her home. And that includes an overnight for no charge. So you would 100% know that the instant hot water, the instant tankless hot water heater that this has works well. AC blows cold, heat's working, the whole 9 yards. You will know for sure. It's wired and braced for a backup camera. If you wanted to do that, we could. Even the sidewalls on the slide outs, these are R9 insulation factor, I believe, and this is a solid fiberglass wall on the slide outs as well. It has a dropped frame, so your storage inside here is bigger than normal. And here's your outside shower. There should be another spray port on the other side, your camp side, to hook that up to. There's your solar coming in, and you can see the quality of the welds. If I can find a weld in here. I can't. But just kind of how they finish this up, super nice. And that's your inverter right here that'll run your refrigerator. It has some running lights here. That's usually a switch in here, I think. Yeah. So there are your running lights on. Two batteries, two 20-pound tanks. We'll fill those up for you. Comes with one battery. We can add a separate battery for about 200 bucks if you want. Has the electric tongue hitch. Fiberglass front cap. Here are your two awnings all the way out. It's got outside speakers. So lots of campside shade here. This is where the fun happens, for sure. This is the interior that we liked by far as the most useful for you guys. So it's rear living. Notice the great big windows, all that open 50%, so a good breeze through here. Blackout shades. You sat on this, Mary, and said it was probably hard enough for your back to work, but we can order it with a freestanding table and those 4 chairs. The recliners are heated and have a really neat little night light. You can kind of see that. Blue accent light in the cup holder and underneath. It's a smart TV to begin with. So you'll have Roku that you can stream things to. Let's turn this off. And then this fireplace is either a functional space heater or just ambiance. One of these buttons changes the colors, if I can find it. There we go. So you can choose kind of whatever look you want. That's super cool. Love that. That really does offset your propane usage in the wintertime. Grand Design storage everywhere. Solid wood cabinetry, hidden hinges, all pocket screws, no staples. Cabinetry, every place they can figure out a place to put a drawer or a storage nook, they do. 110 will be hidden throughout the camper. You'll have plenty of 110s. If you want to plug something in, you'll find a spot. They even give you some USB chargers here by your recliners. Both sides of your island kitchen have the 110 there. Big farmer sink that is a metal undermounted sink, easy to clean. We looked at the pantry, which we loved. That has a motion sensor light in there. It'll turn on when you open her up. Pretty standard oven, 3-burner range, and microwave. We liked the 12-volt refrigerator and freezer. Residential. Lots of cabinet or lots of counter space here with, again, 110 hidden here and 110 hidden here. So all useful counter space for you. That's kind of a look at the living room. And then your bathroom will have, this is your instant hot water heater function, so you can set that to whatever temperature you want your hot water to be, and that'll be constant and never ending. You'll have 2 switches here, one for light, one for the fan. Fan and light. Porcelain toilet, not plastic. Towel rack is nice. A little bit of storage. These all go super deep. All the way back. I can barely touch the wall. So to store towels and stuff in these little cubby holes, those are well placed. Great big mirror. 110, of course, more storage. More storage. And then this shower door, it seems flimsier than it is. It's actually the same brand that Airstream puts in their $130,000 campers. And it's spring loaded, so it just opens like that, and it squeegees all the water down into your pan, so there's no glass mold or anything you have to clean up later on. So kind of like that. Big shower. And then in the bathroom, or in the bedroom, I mean, sorry. Again, 110 here on each side. And then if that weren't enough, it has these little cubby holes that will fit the top 5 selling CPAP machines. And they both have 110 and USB in them. The lights here can either be a nice little blue night light or a reading light, either one. Second thermostat in the bedroom, so you can have a different temperature in the bedroom than the living room. And then this has the advantage of triple closets. So you have one of these on each side of your bed with 2 additional drawers. But then you also have a bigger closet at the foot of your bed. Again, notice the motion sensor light and all this hanging space. And then a couple more great big drawers here. All the heating vents are in the wall instead of the floor, which have a lot of different advantages. And then we know about the blackout shades. Super nice. And if you wanted a TV, it's all set up for a TV in the bedroom as well. So that's it. That's our favorite one. We just have to do something with your trade. If you do run an ad for that, let me know and I will try to help you sell it. If you get anxious, well, I think you'd do so much better selling that on your own. That might be the way to go. But we have a trade-in number. If you just want to make her happen, we can. So I'm going to text this to you guys, Mary and hang on. I've got a sister named Mary. That's where I remembered you. Norris, I don't know any Norrises. Sorry. Marion Norris, 406-696-4750. Chuck Norris. I know Chuck Norris. 406-696-4750. Montana number, Buda, Texas location. You know where we're at, exit 220, south of Austin in Buda. If anybody has any questions, 406-696-4750. Let's go camping. Let's get outside. Let's go camping.